everyone, it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So happy you're here with me today. So I've got the March Resin Mold Box, and I thought I would go over it with you, and maybe we'll pick out a couple and pour them. So I did take them out of the plastic just because I didn't want you to have to go through all the crinkling or anything. But here's the sheet that it comes with. And this first one is a hummingbird. It's called the Mechanical Hummingbird Wall Art. And it says it holds 3.75 ounces. That's kind of cute, right? Very detailed. Very detailed. And it always gives you ideas, like how you, like chameleon magic, dust the mold with color shifting powder. Before pouring black resin, the bird will change colors as you walk past it. Rainbow wings, drop different colors of transparent alcohol ink into the wing sections to create a stained glass effect that shines in the sun. So they give you different ideas for each one. So there's that one. And then we've got this cute little, it's called Glowing Meadow Hen Figure Implanter. So it's a little planter. It's just a little hen. And this holds 4.3 ounces, if that's correct. And then we've got this cute turtle. It's called the Wise Ancient Sea Turtle Secret Box. And so it's just a little box or jar, whatever, a little turtle jar. I think it goes like this, actually. I don't know. And this, it says, holds 7.1 ounces. And then we got this cute little woven basket. What do they call this? Farmhouse Woven Texture Treasure Basket. And this, you would pour in here, obviously, holds 11.5 ounces. So, yeah, that's cute. You could put little eggs in there. Very cute. And then we've got the little panda, Playful Panda Propagation Station. So it goes like this. There's the panda, and I think, oops, I'm upside down. Sorry. There's the little panda in the propagation station where you would put your flower or whatever. Yeah, so there's that. This one holds 3.1 ounces. And then we've got the mushroom. And the mushroom holds total, both of the pieces, 13.3 ounces. And it's called Transforming Forest Sprout Mushroom Set. So it says you can put it like this, like that, or you could do it like this, where it's more like a tray and a pot. So that's kind of cute. Yeah, so the mushroom looks fun. And then they give you a little bonus. They give you the home plaque and the spring birdhouse hanging plaques. So, oops, there's home and there's the spring. So those are kind of cute. They give you the twine to go with that, and they give you two of the, what are these things called? I forget what the test tube things to go inside the panda for the propagation station. They give you two of those, and then they also threw in some cute little mix-ins or inclusions, some little stars, and it looks like these are cute little flowers, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. So let me figure out which ones I want to pour and what colors and what we're doing, and then I'll be back. Okay, I figured out the plan for today and what we're going to do. So we're going to be doing this cute little hen planter in the color Red Brown by CT, whatever, CT. It's Red Brown. That's what we're going to do. Just one color for the hen. For the turtle, which we're going to do, we're going to paint the shell in the Galaxy Intense Chameleon Powder. And then we're going to fill the turtle with Sapphire Blue by MTBJZJ. Beautiful color. So that's what we're going to do for those. And then we're also going to do the mushroom, but I'm going to do it in two separate pours. So I'll do the turtle and hen together, and then I'll mix up more resin and do the mushroom. And the mushroom, we're going to do, how did I figure this out? Hold on. Oh, yeah, the top part of the mushroom we're going to do in Nebula by Dianca Pours. And the bottom part we're doing in Cypress by Dianca Pours. So we're not marbling. We're going to just do two separate colors here, and then we'll decorate up afterwards. So that is the plan. So what we're going to do first is the turtle and the hen. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside for now. And I'm going to be using the Let's Resin mini mixer, and we'll definitely be using the Let's Resin 1-to-1 epoxy, part A, part B. It says, let's see, for the turtle, it says 7.1 ounces, and for the hen, it says 4.3, so that's like 11.5 ounces. I'm actually going to mix up 14 because I've watched other channels that have mentioned it always takes more than what it says in here. So I'm going to plan 5 ounces for the hen and the rest for the turtle, which will probably have some extra, and that's fine. I'd rather have some extra. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to dissolve the mica powder in some alcohol first. But before we even get started with that, I am going to paint the shell. So let's get that going. Let's see, what brush do I want to use? We'll just use this brush. And I think, let me put this on something. So yeah, I'm just painting the whole inside of the shell. We will highlight those lines after it's molded. Oh, this is going to be pretty, this galaxy color, huh? And my understanding is that with the Intense, you don't have to back it in black or anything like that. It doesn't matter what color, it's going to be the same. That's my understanding. I guess we'll see. Because I'm backing it in, what am I doing? Sapphire blue. I think it's going to be pretty. Am I doing the whole shell thing? Yeah, I think I am. I think I need to do the whole lid, the whole shell. I think, well, no, I don't. Just up to there. Okay, I better pay attention to what I'm doing. Which means I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleanup. Ugh, just not my favorite part. So I'm just getting in here. You can see inside the mold that the shell, like kind of where the shell ends, and then the rest of it's just like the lid part. So I'm trying to just do the shell part. I think I can see where it ends. So that's what I'm doing, just going around trying to get this painted. I am not very good at this, but I mentioned in one of my other videos, you got to practice so you get better, right? So that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's looking okay in there. Definitely got a little bit of cleanup. Just making sure I got all the areas inside here. I think I did. But I'm going around it one more time just to make sure. Okay, and then what I'll do is take some of these Q-tip things and some alcohol, and I'm just going to go around and clean it up. I suppose I could show you how I do that. So I've got one of these little dispenser jars. I think it came with two. Let me close my mica powder first. Let me do that first because I can see me dumping that over. And let me make sure I got all that out. And just get a little alcohol on your Q-tip. And like, for example, right even around the ridge. I can get that cleaned up. So I'm just going to go around. So it's going to take me a while. I'll probably just do this off camera and get it all cleaned up. And then I'll go ahead and I'll get my resin mixing and I'll get my mica powders ready. I've showed in many of my videos how I dissolve the mica powder in alcohol. So I think what I'll do is just do that off camera as well. Because I got to run it all through the bubble remover also. And then when we come back, we'll be ready to pour our turtle and our hen. So after looking at this while I was trying to clean it up, I did notice that the shell actually does go down further. So it is almost the whole lid thing. So I think it's going to look better if I have mica powder along the whole inside of the lid. I'm sorry, I got mica powder all over me. It's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and now I started cleaning it. I'm going to re-add the mica powder and just do the whole inside of the lid. So I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, we are ready to pour. So we're starting with the base of the turtle with that beautiful cypress color. So pretty. And of course I made way too much resin. That's okay. Well, we still have to pour the shell as well. And at this point, I'm doing a voiceover, so I know what it looks like. But I was very excited because I was thinking, ooh, I cannot wait to see what the shell's going to look like at the end. And I can't wait for you to see it because I think it turned out really, really pretty. So yeah, and I do believe, yeah, I have some left over. And I'm just taking my dotting tool, going around the lip of it just to make sure, you know, that I don't have any bubbles. Unfortunately, you will see, I believe there are a couple bubbles that I did miss, and that's always a bummer, but you can always use like your bonding UV resin and just put a little drop in, cure it, another little drop, cure it, you know, until you fill up the hole that the bubble makes. And it won't be perfect because it won't be the color. It'll just be clear, but it's definitely better than having a hole, you know? And then now here is our hen, which has a lot of detail in it. And, you know, this red-brown color really kind of grew on me. I really like it. And not to give too much away, but you'll see here soon at the end of the video when we do the final reveal, I used gold with it, and the gold goes really well with the red-brown. So I thought that the hen planter turned out super duper cute. And now on to the beautiful mushroom. Oh, I'm sorry, let me back up. The turtle was not cypress, my bad. That was that sapphire blue color. I'm so sorry for that. This is cypress by Dianca Pores that we're using in the stem of the mushroom. And so, yeah, just again, a very simple pour. I really just wanted to see kind of what it looks like, you know, after you mold it. But there are so many ideas churning in my noggin on what to do with this mold because I think I want to do flowers. I want to do, you know, maybe clear with silver flakes or gold flakes or glitter or, you know, in some inclusions of some sort. I just think there's so many fun things that you could do with this. So definitely going to be molding this again. And we used Nebula to fill up the mushroom top. And that's a beautiful color, absolutely gorgeous color. And so, yeah, we're going to let these just cure up. And I do have some extras. I think I pulled out, sorry that you can't really see it, but there's a little bow mold from Glitznglitter that I got. And I think I did a butterfly mold from her as well. And then also an Into Resin butterfly mold. So used up those the extra resin that I had and making some cute magnets with it. So yeah, I think they turned out nice, and you'll see here in just a moment during the final reveal. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, it's steam mold time. We got quite a few items to demold here. We will start with the extras, I guess. So when I did the turtle and the hen, I had enough left over to do this cute little Let's Resin turtle. So we will demold this one first. Ooh, I got the oh no, is there a little Little bubble in the tail. Dang it, that tail is so hard to get. Luckily, it's underneath. Aw, look at that. So cute. I'm not sure how I like the red brown with the blue, but that's what we had left over, so that's what I did. We'll dress it up a little bit, though. It's actually not bad. What do you think? Very cute. All right, let's do our hen planter. I'm kind of anxious to see this one because there's quite a bit of detail in this. Oh, I hope we didn't get any bubbles. So far, it doesn't look like we got really any micro bubbles, so that's good. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let me get my mold back here. Oh, it's cute. Look at all the details on there. Very cute. It's a little planter. It's a small little planter, but it's sweet. I like it. Oh, yeah, we're going to dress her up. She's going to be so pretty when we're done with her. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's do our turtle. Our turtle jar, I guess it is. Oh, that's a cute turtle. Wow, I have a little bit of overpour, but I'm not seeing any bubbles at all. Well, that's shocking. That is, oh, I see one right there and maybe a little one right there. Sorry, spoke too soon, but barely anything. That looks really good. I'm excited for the shell. Remember, we used the Intense Chameleon powder. I think it was Galaxy is what we used. I gotta pull this back up for a second. I'm having a hard time. Let me get something to see if I can break this seal. That one's a little thick. This one's thinner. Having a hard time. I don't want to ruin my mold. Can't get. Oh, why? Why? Is it because I'm on camera? More than likely. Yeah, they're hard to. There we go. No. There we go. Jeez Louise. Oh, I'm seeing some bubbles. A couple right there. Boom, boom. We can put a little UV resin in there, though. Hopefully that's all the bubbles. Yep, that looks like that's it for bubbles. So not too bad. That is a bummer that I didn't catch those two. Ooh, look at the purple blue, I think, shift. Kind of. I don't know. It's galaxy. So yeah, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, that looks good. The lid fits. It looks so cute. What do you think? Do you like the turtle jar? That's cute. I do have to trim a little bit around the lid, but it does fit. Oh, yeah, we're going to decorate her up also. Okay, moving right along. Let me get my molds out of the way here. We got our mushroom, but we're going to go ahead and do these extras real quick. They're just a few little extras we had from the mushroom pour. So, oh, that turned out good. We marbled the two colors in the bow. A little bit of overpour down in here. It's like paper thin. That'll be easy to get off. Okay. And then we've got this cute little butterfly, which always turns out so pretty. And then we've got the Into Resin butterfly. These are still a little warm. That always turns out really pretty too. I really like this butterfly mold. So pretty. I usually just make magnets out of those. Okay, let's do our mushroom. There's so many ways you can do this mushroom. So many cute ideas. I just pretty much did a simple one for this first pour. Just kind of wanted to see what it looks like. All right, there is the bottom of the mushroom, or it could be a planter and be on top, whichever way you want it to be. And then here we go again. Oh, I think I got it this time. Okay. And remember, we got these little indentions, these little circles where you can paint those. I'll probably paint them white, is what I'm thinking. Maybe silver. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Oh, that's pretty. That's the nebula. And this was the cypress, I think. So again, you could make it like a planter type thing. I think the way I'm going to do it would it be like that? I think it would go like that, right? Or would it go like this? Maybe it would go like this. I don't know. I have to look at the picture. That seems to be more appropriate. I'm not sure. And then it's kind of like a little pedestal tray. Isn't that cute? Very cute. All right. We will figure out how to put it together and do it. But I think it's cute. I think it's a adorable spring pedestal tray because it's a mushroom, you know? How cute. All right, well, I've got some work to do to finish all these pieces up, and then we will be back for the final reveal. Okay, it's final reveal time. So for our extras, here is our butterfly. So pretty. And our bow. I am going to put magnets on the back of those. And this butterfly. I almost forgot about that one. So cute. Just so sweet. And this was also an extra. This was that turtle where we had the red, brown, and the blue left over. I think it turned out pretty cute though. I just gave him some eyes and put some rhinestones on his shell. And I think he turned out cute. And here's our actual turtle jar. I didn't do much. I just used a chrome marker um, on the inside of the shell, the lines, and then I just did very small rhinestones around the edging, as you can see, which took a while. Of course, I sanded all these pieces and I put my Resin Restore on there, which I get that from Glitznglitter by Michelle. And it's a great product because you can't see the sand marks after you apply it. It's wonderful. So I did that on all the pieces. But look how cute this jar is. I think it turned out really cute. I love the intense um, chameleon powder. Very pretty. And then for our hen, I didn't really know what to do with it. So the red brown is a really pretty color. And I just highlighted gold, metallic gold. And then I just put some gems around the planter part that you could put a little succulent or something in there. And I just put a gem on each one of the end of its little wing ends right there. So I thought it turned out super cute. What do you think? And then for our mushroom, so I did glue the bottom out. Now you could put it this way and put a plant in if you wanted, but I just painted the white circles, the circles I painted them white rather. And then I just put some silver rhinestones around the top, and that's all I did to that. And I think it's such a cute little pedestal tray, a little mushroom. So you could put whatever you want on top of there. So very cute. What do you think? All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the projects. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. tell you how I feel.